Kilmarnock's Gary Harkins broke his ankle in training on Hogmanay and he's out for 6 weeks. No Rory McEwen or James Dayton, replaced by teenagers Alex Pursehouse and Matthew Kennedy. No changes for St Mirren. Danny Lennon went with the team which drew 2 each with Dundee United in Paisley in that last game of 2011. Highlights with Al Lamont.
Sisokko back to his goalkeeper Bell. The windy conditions not helping the goalkeeper there. Stayed in play. Sits up nicely for Thompson. Punched away by Bell. And eventually Kilmarnock clear the danger. Gary Hay. Oh, that's a lovely pass onto the chest of Heffernen. And Tesselar did really well to get back, because Heffernen looked poised to shoot. Great defending. Shiels well wrapped up for this one. As this side defend the corner, McCausland's off the crossbar. Still the danger not entirely clear. McGowan, McCausland again, back to Carey. And another corner kick for St Mirren. Great pressure early on from the visitors. McCausland so close with that effort. Carey again with the delivery. This time it's Lee Mayer, and this time it is a goal. Well, they've been threatening St Mirren, and they have the opening goal. Cammy Bell just couldn't keep it out. Powerful header from Mayer. You can see the pitch already starting to churn up at Rugby Park, but Kilmarnock still trying to play football. Here's Dean Shiels. Oh, that's a magnificent save from Craig Sampson to deny Dean Shiels. Nice trickery from the forward. Brilliant hand tip from Sampson to divert it wide. Can Kilmarnock find an equaliser? Scrappy. There's Heffernen. No, and it is an equaliser. And it's Paul Heffernen. No surprise that it's the Irishman on the score sheet for Kilmarnock. St Mirren just couldn't clear their lines. And Heffernen in a crowded box arrows it past Sampson. Danny Lennon's side had started so well. They're looking to put a bit more pressure on. Penalty claim from Stephen Thompson. He's furious with the referee. It was Liam Kelly's challenge. Oh, that's a bit 50-50 there, isn't it? McGowan trying to skip away from Racchi. He goes down. Fowler was in there. Again, Bobby Madden, the referee, sees nothing amiss. Well, McGowan goes down outside the area in any event, but Bobby Madden said that wasn't a free kick. Pascali can't get there. It's not great defending. It's Moy with the final shot, which probably should have been better. Should have been hitting the target from this kind of distance. That's a decent opportunity. St Mirren advance again. Stephen Thompson. He's done well, Thompson. Well, that's come off the arm of Kroca. Another penalty claim from St Mirren. And another one that's fallen on deaf ears as far as the officials are concerned. Kroca's arms out, tries to pull it away. Well, is that ball to hand or hand to ball? Danny Lennon's side might feel hard done by in terms of the decisions. And Sisokko just couldn't get there. Kroca it was, he got his head to it to knock it back across goal. And Sisokko wasn't far away from that. It's end-to-end stuff at Rugby Park. Flipped up in the air. And an easy take for Cammy Bell. Hefty old clearance from the Kilmarnock keeper. That could cause a few problems. It's Heffernen. McCausland's with him. Supporting is Danny Racchi. Trying to find room for the shot. Oh, what a goal from Danny Racchi to surely win it for Kilmarnock. Well, he takes the congratulations of his teammates, and no wonder. Look at this for skill. It might just take a little nick off David Van Zanten, but take nothing away from the technique of Racchi here to loop it over Samson into the back of the net. And Kilmarnock wrap up the 3 points late on.
Great goal to win it for Kilmarnock, Craig, but St Mirren reckoned they should have had a penalty when Kroca handled Stephen Thompson's cross. What did you think?
Well, I've looked at this a couple of times. I mean, I'm just trying to work out whether he's deliberately handled the ball, whether the ball was, that's just his running movement and he's tried to take his hand away at the last minute. Definitely strikes his hand, and yeah, this was the other one you were...
Yeah, this is the corresponding game earlier on in the season. It's the same two players again, Thompson and Kroca. It was given that time, but it wasn't given yesterday. That was the arm behind him. Yeah. It was the arm which was ahead of him yesterday. How do you differentiate between those two? Because you're an expert on the rule book, aren't you?
Well, you know, for me it's very difficult. I mean, the second one, his hands behind him, I don't know if he can do anything about it, but a penalty's given. That one there, his hands out in front of him, but I do think he's trying to get his hand out the way. You know, he's just natural striding and he tries to take his hand away at the last minute.
The ball's heading into the 6-yard box, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's any bearing on the rules as such, you know, but I mean, I don't know, honestly, Rob, I don't know. I mean, whether there's two should have been penalties or neither of them penalties, or it's extremely difficult, and every time the referee's got to make a decision, and obviously in both of those, whatever the referee's thinking was, you know, it was apparent to them that they made the right decision.
It was certainly a special goal to win the game from Danny Racchi, a player we really haven't heard an awful lot about until the last couple of weeks, but what a moment of composure this was.
Well, that was a fantastic goal. I don't think he'll ever, I might be doing him a disservice, but I don't think he'll ever score as good a goal as this one. Just a great composure inside the box, and his awareness is just exactly where the goalkeeper was and where he was. That's just a sublime finish. Good composure, change of direction.
A sand iron, a little bit of backspin?
Sand iron, yeah, perfect. The sand iron directly into the hole.
Wonderful finish from Racchi. Well, I mean, you say he'll never do as well, but I mean, in recent weeks, in the last week or so, in fact, this shot from him was touched onto the post by Peter Enkelman, and 2-0 down at Celtic Park, he scored this absolute cracker, and maybe Danny Racchi proves that it's worth trawling the lower leagues in England.
Yeah, Kenny's good at that. You know, he digs up players. I mean, I like the boy Dayton. I think he's a smashing player as well, and you know, Heffernen's come up from down south, and obviously his son Dean's come up as well. So he does well, you know, searching down the lower leagues. And the lower leagues in England, the way the game's played in Scotland just now, you can find players down there who are not suited to the kind of hurly-burly physical game in the lower leagues in England, who can come up here, and the football's better up here. Technically, it's better, you know, and teams do try and play. We've seen a lot of that this year, and you know, won't see any better technical skill than Danny Racchi there.